Oh, everybody. Oh, hey, don't break that, please.
All right.
Hey, happy Thursday, guys. Welcome to another episode of the official Sonic live stream, bringing you the latest news from Sega directly and to crazy people that happen to work here. I'm Aaron. This is Sergio.
Hi.
We work on the social team for Sega, as you guys probably know, for Sonic things in particular. And today we've got some really cool stuff to talk about and show to you guys. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Wow. Hey, chat.
I like it.
There's a lot of people in chat. Hello,
My
everybody.
goodness. Hi, chat.
If this is your first time tuning in, we will not only talk about what's coming up for games like Sonic Forces, but we also have special guests. On the last episode, we had Tyson Hess, who did the animated introduction for Sonic Mania and has done a lot of other cool stuff for the comics in the past. And this week, we've got another special guest that we're going to talk to you about very soon. Many of you have already guessed who the guest will be. English is fun.
Knowing smile.
But we will be bringing this person in very soon. Before that, we've also got two special people from Sega that are going to show us some stuff. Jasmine is going to be taking us through the latest on the TV show Sonic Boom, and right before that, Alex the Kid, or just Alex Kid, is going to come in and show us a very cool other announcement that is brand new news as of today.
Now you mention it, he did start adding the kid. Like the
Yeah.
the.
I think it's his middle name.
Sure.
Now, we are excited to take some questions from the stream live as we go through today, so stay tuned. You probably could have guessed this, but our special guest today is related to the upcoming Sonic comics, which are also part of IDW. We had a panel on Sunday. We'll talk about that as we go through the stream just a little bit later. So with that, I think we're going to get started just a sec. It's going to be a packed hour-long stream that we're taking you guys through. We got about 55 minutes to go, so
Let's do this.
let's do it. All right, everyone say thanks to Sergio. He's going to be manning the stream on the side. Thank you, Sergio.
As always. But first, how about that comic we put up today?
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit too, but there is a brand new Sonic Forces comic that went live. It shows a little bit of the backstory to what's happening inside the game, and it is one of a number of different stories that we're going to put out as we go up to launch. It's pretty exciting.
That means it's canon.
Yeah, everything is canon. Remember that.
Everything is canon, nothing is forbidden. Except F6, that's forbidden.
What we've come to understand is that life is easier if you accept that everything is canon. Just smile and nod and roll with it. It's much better that way. Okay?
That has very dangerous implications. I'm going to get out of here now.
All right, and with that said, thanks very much, Sergio. All right, please join me as we go ahead and welcome our very first guest to today's live stream. Give a big hand for Alex Kidd.
I will.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. Got Sergio going. We got me going. We got one.
All right.
We got one from Aaron. That's good. Okay.
Single.
Yeah, single. No, just one.
Sorry,
okay.
you just
All
got-
right, that's good.
Better than nothing.
What's up, Alex? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing really good. I've got a couple things to show you guys. Maybe more than a couple, who knows. But I'm going to start right away with this.
What is this? What is this?
This is a
That's you.
Sega.
That's you.
Yes, featuring Alex Kidd himself, an official adult coloring book from Penguin.
So
Can we take a look inside?
Yes.
Can we see what's in here?
You're saying that's the main character of Sega and some blue guy?
We've got some various pages
You got
here.
stuff from like
got a little
Streets of Rage
Streets
and
of
Shinobi.
Rage. Let me see if I can pull up a Sonic one here.
Ooh, that's cool.
Ooh.
That's cool too.
This one's fun. So yeah, if you want to play with this a little bit.
Yeah, let me see.
But,
Let me see if I can find you guys some cool. Oh, Altered Beast. You guys like Altered Beast? It's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Very cool.
This is like got a ton of different stuff from like Sega Genesis. Oh wow.
Oh,
You got,
that
like, a
controller
really
one's
cool
so good.
controller one. Okay, so tell us what is this and where can we get this?
Okay, the Sega adult coloring book is going to be available basically wherever bookstores are sold. I don't believe it's out yet, but it's going to be next week, I believe. So, your Barnes and Nobles, everywhere like that.
That's cool.
Price point I don't have right now, but I can get that to you guys. But there's Alex Kidd.
It's pretty cool.
Man, but it's got so many cool pages.
You've got Phantasy Star in here. Even.
Got
I was
Phantasy
super,
Star.
super stoked about that.
Yeah, we worked really hard on this one. I know our PD team did. So we're really excited to get it finally out there. So,
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, when you get all those IPs in there, it gets a little complicated sometimes. But it was a lot of work and a lot of fun. But I think you guys really like this. So
This book is super cool.
yes,
It's available wherever bookstores are sold.
correct. That's quote that. I said that.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you gotta go to
Wherever bookstores are sold, just
Yeah.
go there. Just go to
Alright,
the bookstore store,
Yeah, buy a bookstore.
buy the bookstore, and then buy the book.
They're an increasingly rare
Knock, knock.
commodity. Knuckles.
They-
Knock knock.
oh,
Knuckles.
cankles.
That's not cake. That's
That's
right.
right.
that's the real Knuckles.
That's right.
That's cool, and it's got.
Um,
it looks like it's got little trivia bits after each page too.
Yes.
Like it tells you a little bit
It's got a
about.
little info on each one.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
So, don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but it is going to be available, I believe, next week.
That's
So,
awesome. It's got.
If it's not live already.
Put the
yeah.
official Sega seal of quality on
Yes. That's a rare stamp. I don't
Well,
see that very often.
the back. I love you guys put that on there because we put that on the box for the Mania Collector's Editions
Yes.
as well. It's kind of a little throwback, so I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's there.
It's fun.
That's super cool.
Yes.
All right, now are we going to this one next?
Yes.
So before you show this one,
Okay.
this was one of those things that the stream had been asking us about for some time, and in fact, a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook and social media have been asking us about. Stream, do you guys remember the really cool T-shirt that they had live at Tokyo Game Show for Sonic Forces? You guys remember that?
I remember the tweets at me. I do. I remember,
Do you remember-
all your tweets
Do you remember them
about.
tweeting me and me adding you to the thread?
Yeah.
And you're like, you should just really ask Alex.
Yeah, you're literally CCing me on the tweets. Like, oh, CCing Alex here to address all concerns.
I
Yeah.
wanted you to see all the attention and excitement. That
And there was
there.
a lot, because these shirts are actually really cool. So,
that's-
spoiler alert. I'm wearing it.
This is
You
actually.
guys
wanna
still
stand
can't
up?
have it. No, I'm kidding. You can't.
You want to stand up? Show the
So
shirt.
actually, you know what?
There we go.
I'll actually. So this is the back. We've got the Eggman Empire here. We've got the official Sonic Forces. Where's it at? Where'd we go? Here we go. Forces Japan logo.
Cool.
So this is as close as possible to the actual shirt that was released at Tokyo Game Show.
Awesome.
Yes.
And why are you showing these off? Are these going to be available in the U.S. or Europe? Or
They're going to be
anywhere?
available in the U.S. and Canada
Oh,
exclusively somewhere.
somewhere.
What do you mean somewhere? That's kind of weird, isn't it?
It'll be available at a place that we haven't disclosed yet.
Hang on, Alex. A place. That,
I'll give you a couple guesses.
Okay, are we finally hiring the carrier pigeons that we've been wanting for the last 10 years? Are you getting them?
Still in the works. A lot of approvals there. Bird rights and things like that, work
I
rights.
see.
California's a tough state. There's a lot of laws. So
The
I see.
I think
Yeah.
the last time Sega employed those, it was for a Sonic 4 marketing campaign, and it did not end well.
I don't remember that, but
I
well,
think you
if it's
do.
not-
You programmed the game.
oh yeah,
that's
clearly.
true.
You did
I remember that stream when you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah, it was a good
You looked good that day.
good time of my life. Very good time of my life. If it's not carrier pigeons and it's not like Spencer's or
It's not Spencer's, but
Walmart or
this mug's still available at Spencer's.com.
Oh,
that's
good. What a plug.
Not no KSMR included though. for
shameless
sure.
plug.
Shameless plug, but
So it's not a retail store like that we can go to physically,
Nope.
and it's not carrier pigeons.
What about Latin America? Our friends down south are asking.
so this shirt will not be available in Latin America, but I have some really cool news for you guys.
All right,
So,
let's do it. What you got?
announcing this for the first time ever to the public. We are launching our very own Sega shop. So this will be a Sega e-commerce destination you guys can go to get all the latest Sonic stuff and also some cool retro game stuff and eventually some current stuff as well. So we're working through all the IPs, all the properties, getting the products ready. But we are actually going to launch this next Tuesday, October 17th. It'll be completely live.
You're launching next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So this shirt will be available for all customers in the U.S. and Canada. But the shop itself, which the URL is shop.sega.com, it will be live in the U.S., Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Latin America.
So some products may be only U.S. and Canada, but the shop itself is available to a wider audience,
Correct.
including Latin America.
Correct. So there's still going to be a huge variety of product for people in Latin America, Australia, New Zealand. But of course, the U.S., Canada will have their own stuff as well. So,
It's super cool that you've kind of shown us this stuff, but do you
Yeah.
think we could take a look at the site itself?
I think we can make that happen. Sergio,
Do
you want
guys-
to work
do
your
guys-
magic a little bit?
Do you guys want to
if we
see a little
can-
sneak peek of what
Yeah.
the shop is going to be? Let's see if the chat wants to see it. If they want to see it, maybe we can show them. Is that all right?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
it's probably work in progress, right?
It is work in progress, so
It's no news.
nothing's final approved yet. You know how these things go with last-minute approvals, getting things up. So we're still working through everything.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's take a look.
Does
Yeah,
Latin
we-
America mean Brazil? Another.
Yes. So to be clear, the Americas as a whole. So North America, Central America, South America, all live
is the
on
shop.
the 17th.
Thank you for remembering Central America.
Yes.
We feel very neglected sometimes.
I will never neglect
Here
Central
we
America.
go.
Muito obrigado.
Yes.
Say the
That's
people
a
in Brazil.
great-
So this is the
what's that hoodie?
homepage. So
All right.
to be
all right.
clear, we're going to have a bunch of exclusive stuff only on the site. Some of this is, some of this isn't. We can't say the hoodie. I don't think we've done before. That throw there, the blanket, that's a two-sided
That's a blanket.
throw.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That is exclusive to the site.
Interesting.
We also are going to have plush, collectibles, apparel, accessories, wallets, whatever you can think of is going to be there. So,
What's
What are
this?
these? Oh, other IP?
yes, so to start, we're going to have the Sega Genesis and some merch there. We're going to have the Revenge of Shinobi and also Golden Axe. So that will be our first collections, and we'll be launching new collections every month.
That's super
At least
cool.
that is the plan.
So they're going to be exclusive items sold on this store that you can't get anywhere else.
Cannot get anywhere else. You'll be able to get some stuff like the plushes. You can
Uh-huh.
get Toys R Us, Amazon, but a lot of the stuff, particularly in the apparel, like we got a bunch of mugs and notebooks
Mm-hmm.
and blankets that are not going to be available anywhere else.
Quick one.
Yes. So
Will-
if
will
we
it
go,
work or will we break
actually,
it?
if you scroll down, this should be
Yeah.
working. If you go to the shop there, yeah.
Oh.
So this is actually the Sonic specific shop.
Cool.
So if you scroll down here, these are all products. It's only 3 of them, but these are all products that
It's
will
okay.
be on the site. The T-shirts will be on the site, and if you keep
Yeah,
scrolling down,
Oh,
these are a couple of the notebooks that we'll have on there as well.
Let's say Emerald Club,
Emerald Club.
Emerald Club. Ooh.
Yeah,
and there's Japanese underneath it.
correct.
That's cool. Sonic and
Yes.
It
Knuckles.
says Emerald Club.
So this is
Oh,
like
Japanese. Yeah.
these two are from one of our style guides we did that are that have really not been touched at all. So this is all brand new assets that have never been seen before.
Cool.
Coffee mugs.
Coffee mug is really cool. We've got some really cool mugs, and we're also gonna have some more Sonic Forces stuff coming. Not exactly at launch, but we want to do it a little closer to game launch. So we're
you're-
still working through
You're
everything.
saying you're gonna make Sonic Forces merchandise, Alex?
Sonic Forces and game-specific merchandise
You mean
going
we've not
forward.
forgotten about Sonic Forces like
Oh,
everyone
my-
says we
my
are?
goodness.
Yes, we have not forgotten about Sonic Forces. We are going to have a cool collection coming,
Awesome.
including this shirt that will be available at launch, actually.
So-
So again, but for this shirt is for U.S. Canada only. The other Sonic Forces stuff will be available in all territories.
That's
Cool.
fantastic.
Yes.
And again, so this store is the brand new e-commerce store for Sega and for Sonic stuff.
Yes.
Nice.
So
And-
besides the Sonic IP, like I saw, was it Revenge of Shinobi?
Revenge of
Is that the
Shinobi,
real one?
Golden Axe, Sega Genesis. We're going to do some cool stuff like collectible enamel pins that will have limited units on that, and then when they're gone, they're gone. We'll launch new stuff every month. And again, the plan is to do new collections, including for Sonic, every month. So you'll see new stuff. Pretty much, if you go on there once or twice a month, you should see something new every time.
That's so cool. And
Yeah.
and say that you do something really limited that's only got like 500 pieces. If you sell out of it, is that it? Do I need to kind of like keep refreshing to constantly check to see?
Yes, that will likely be it. So unless we do a re-release of that, depending on how well it sells out.
Would you
we'll
be able
see.
to like give us a little heads up before that happens so we can tell our people and then they
Yes.
can get ready?
So
The stream would appreciate it.
They want replica soap shoes.
so shoes.
That'll be.
That actually leads to another thing. So a big thing about this shop, and we wanted to make it clear to you guys, is that we want to hear from you. So,
Can we buy the Sonic Mania manual there?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It's a cool bit of feedback though. We know a lot of people want it.
Yeah, and exactly what we want is your feedback. So we want you guys to tweet at us, tweet at Aaron, tweet at myself, Sergio, and really we're going to have a dedicated customer service email and phone line for you guys to call in, email in your ideas, what other IPs you want to see. So we want to make this as much for you as possible. So,
That's super cool.
so yeah, if you don't see your favorite game or anything else, yes, please buy my stuff. Buy our stuff.
That's-
so much help.
That sounds really dark. Or Alex gets fired.
That's a
Really?
bit drastic.
That seems a bit harsh. Sergio.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh.
Seems a little harsh.
I don't think there are any jobs on the line. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to see a certain game title, like classic stuff, like, I mean, you've thrown out a few, like, you love Knights and you love stuff like that. If you guys want to see those kind of collections, we need to know about it so that we can, contact the appropriate people, the IP holders, and get this stuff up as soon as possible.
So what Alex is telling you is there's going to be a dedicated email they can send it to, right?
Yes, and that will all be live on the site once it goes, so you'll
Okay.
have all the information there.
And you're thinking right now, I would love to see merchandise for XYZ favorite game, or I'd
Yeah.
love to see specific XYZ Sonic merchandise.
Correct.
All of those ideas are awesome, and it sounds like, Alex, you and your team are totally open to listening to them.
Yes.
Sometimes you can do it, maybe sometimes you can't, but
Yeah.
they can send all those ideas. Hang on to them. You can send them to an email as of next week, right?
Yes.
As of next week, yes. So that will all be live. Again, the URL is shop.sega.com, and then all the contact info and everything else will be there. But again, feel free to reach out in any way. We want to hear what you guys want and also what you guys don't. So if you don't like something, also let us know, because that we don't want to keep something up that's kind of wasting your time as well. So again, this is really your shop to the fans, so we want to hear as much as possible.
So, Sonic Toaster?
Yes.
Did you think we'd forgotten, Alex?
I really...
It's been months, but we have not
Oh,
forgotten
man.
the Sonic Toaster.
Sonic Toaster. It's more in reach than ever.
but
but
still out
not-
of reach, I imagine.
Not coming anytime soon.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
But your T for Toaster has been heard and recognized. We'll do what we can. I can't promise a toaster. And I know some people are asking.
T for Toaster, everybody.
UK, Europe, EMEA, and then also Asia Pacific. So for right now, they are working on plans for those regions. But in the meantime, we are launching the Sega Shop specifically in, again, the Americas and Australia, New Zealand.
Cool.
So
Very, very cool.
yes.
Well, this is really huge news because Sega, especially in North America, has not had an official store like this as far as I can remember.
Maybe ever.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember there was one in Europe, in the UK, a
Yeah.
while back, and I
Yeah.
don't know if it's still going, but I've never seen this before, so this is super cool. that you
Yeah,
guys
so
put
this
together.
is, this is probably the first time, I don't know all the way back, but this is probably the first time we've ever had a dedicated merchandise shop for these regions. Definitely for Latin America, we've not had
Awesome.
anything. So.
Guys, what do you think? We want to hear your opinions
Yeah.
and thoughts. Alex has just announced the first official North American Sega store. Thanks, Sergio. We want to know what you guys think. Alex, we're going to have to get on to our next guest
Yeah,
very
we've got so
soon.
much today. So
But
Much to
did we cover all the key things that you wanted to kind of
we
talk
did.
about?
We covered an entire website, so I think we're
So we did.
good there. So
Okay, sweet. Let's
Thank
see,
you,
see what
guys.
the comments are.
yes,
Someone wants Chaos Cola.
Chaos. Well, we have cola right here, but I don't know if we can sell it.
no, I don't think we can get the Jones on there. I think
This
that's already
is,
sold out. Yeah,
I believe this is sold out.
yeah,
This is the-
it's completely sold out. So, but that was a cool collab, and
Yeah.
like cool ideas like that, feel free to send it, and we can see what we can do. Like I said, it's more possible than ever. It doesn't mean it's going to happen though. So,
Someone says life-size Big the Cat plush.
life-size Big the Cat plush.
I want you to know I would drop $100 on that in a heartbeat.
If it was life-size,
I
it'd
would-
probably more than $100.
Well, a certain
200, I'd do it.
A
I
certain
would do
other
it.
brand, a certain other brand that is about collecting monsters in sphere-type objects did make a life-size plush.
That's true. Of some
That's
of
so
their,
true.
Pillows and stuff like that. Some of their stuff.
Yeah, they've got some pretty strong capabilities, and their site's been up for a while, and so we're gonna build.
Right, you're new. You're new. It's
We're gonna
all right.
build to something great, and
Okay.
we're gonna have more and more collections. Like I said, as we're moving forward, this is a fairly soft launch, but a very big launch at the same time.
One of our moderators is going, how about a big beanbag chair?
Big beanbag chair. That's not a terrible idea. That's
Chow-
really
Chow
interesting.
plush. Oh man.
Big the cat.
All these ideas are awesome, guys. Again, the official site opens next Tuesday.
October
at
17th.
At what URL one more time?
Shop.sega.com.
Awesome. Alex,
So.
Kid, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us as
guys.
always, guys.
Big stream today. So
Please,
I'm
please
gonna
tell
get out of the way.
Alex thank you for spending his time and
Thank
giving
you,
us
guys.
this amazing reveal on stream. We
All right,
appreciate
thank
it.
you guys so
Alex.
much for your time.
Thanks,
All
man.
right,
Take
see ya.
care.
Bye-bye.
All right,
All
it's
right.
that part of the show where we're going to bring on our next special guest. She is here to tell us about the latest in the world of the Sonic Boom TV show. Please give a warm welcome to our very own, she totally doesn't creep me out, ever, at all, Jasmine Hernandez. Hey, Jasmine, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing, Jasmine?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's
Very
it's
exciting.
been a busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex just finished talking about the new Sega store.
Yeah.
Did you bring it? What is that?
What do you mean?
There's nothing.
He was here. You
Did
got
you-
him here.
You
Oh,
man.
Oh.
So
Mm.
anyway, no, I'll just be over here. Oh, please don't do that. So anyway, Jasmine, tell us about the new Sonic Boom TV show episode.
Okay.
What's going on there?
So this Saturday, the new episode is called You and I Become One.
Like with 2 E's?
Yes.
Like bees?
Yes.
Jasmine, did you know?
Bees!
Oh my goodness. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, tell us about this. What are we seeing here?
So one of Tails' invention is he wants to do like a transport, like, you know, himself into another location.
Mm-hmm.
But a Bebot goes into this teleporter. He ends up merging with this Bebot, and stuff ensues.
Stuff ensues. That's pretty crazy. Did you know that Tails is allergic to bees?
I think you mentioned that before.
I think that's a rumor I heard. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but I heard it, and I think if you say it enough times, it becomes true because that's how rumors work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
Just like how you think that's cursed.
no,
Not cursed.
no, it is cursed, and the
not
stream will
cursed.
back me up on that.
No.
Would you like to settle this right now on the stream? We can.
No, it's not cursed.
It is.
Just like he's not allergic to bees.
You know,
These are robot bees, so I don't think they count.
Okay.
there is one thing I do like. It's usually there's this whole thing about bees being like. We don't know how they can fly due to all known laws of aviation, but you can see Eggman gave him like
Okay, first I got the reference that you just made. I just want you to know that.
good. But you can see they gave him like little turbine engines on their shoulders. So,
Oh yeah, it's
little airplane thrusters.
that's how they fly.
Yeah.
Oh man. So this is the latest episode of Sonic Boom. It's called You and I Become One with 2 E's, and it's all about bees and Sonic dressed as a sunflower.
Yeah. You have to watch to find out why he's
I'm
dressed
really
as a
curious
sunflower. Doesn't he
about
look
that
so
part.
adorable?
I mean, kinda.
I mean, maybe we should make one for the doll, like a little sunflower.
No, I think the doll has got it's
Ah!
What have you done?
What do you mean,
Where did
what
the
have I
background
done?
go? What did you do? No, what is that? That's my desk.
I think that's your desk.
That's my desk. What?
It's beautiful.
I'm
like the way
I'm
you
out.
decorated
I'm out. I'll see you guys
your
next
desk.
week. Goodbye.
Alright.
2 weeks.
Come
I'm out
back.
later.
Bye, Aaron.
Wow.
Oh, he came back.
Can't work like this. Can't work like this. You know that thing is cursed, Jasmine, and now
It's
you're
not
you're.
cursed.
What is that? A candle? Is that a candle at my desk?
Yep.
Jasmine, there are 2 Sonic dolls that I see right now on the screen, and that is too many.
It's too many. It's
Oh, this is terrifying.
There's technically
Enough.
4.
This is absolutely
yeah,
terrifying.
there is.
technically 4.
There are 4.
Oh, jeez.
They're multiplying.
Oh, jeez. Because it's on the painting and it's on the shirt, which has the same art.
What did you
Well,
do?
actually, isn't it
5?
5
Oh no.
or 4?
Why did you hit it with the fan all those months ago, you fool?
Nope. 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 Nope.
I'm trying to fix the camera.
Sergio, please fix the camera.
I'm
I
trying.
can't do this.
I think it's a beautiful background.
Look, I can't even move it. I get
Oh,
stuck on the
Sergio,
camera.
please fix it.
No.
This is not okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Poor
thank
thing.
goodness. All right,
Oh.
that's better.
Good.
That's
I
much
like
better.
the other one before. I mean, I like your desk. I like the way you decorated it.
Cobwebs.
It's evil. That's
It's
evil,
not
Jasmine. I want you to know,
evil.
even though
not evil.
even though it's almost Halloween, that is still evil for you to make a demonic shrine with a
Not
doll
demonic.
at
I
my
told
desk
you, it's
at work.
nothing-
Mm-hmm.
No brutality
I'll leave that.
here.
I'll leave that up to the stream to decide. I think we all know, don't we? Anyway, so again, when is this episode airing? This is
Saturday, 6 p.m. on Boomerang.
all right. This Saturday, 6 p.m. on Boomerang. You and I Become One is the name of the episode, and it's got tails and bees. What more could you ask for, really?
bees!
In a Sonic Boom episode.
You don't.
Here, I'm gonna give this back.
No, I think he wants to be here.
Oh,
I think people will appreciate
If he moves at all, please call out in the chat. All right?
I think he's a favorite
Oh,
of one of
no.
your guests. So.
Oh, goody.
Oh no.
Well, everyone, please tell Jasmine thank you for joining us on today's episode.
Thank you.
Jasmine, thanks for being
Bye,
here,
Jasmine.
as always.
Thank you.
Bye, take care. All right, and with that, we've got about 30 minutes left for the end of the stream.
Killed Eggman.
We'll put Eggman back here. There we go. I'm gonna have to move this
Yeah.
stuff in a second, so let's see.
All right. It moved.
Okay, it is that time now where we're gonna get on to our special guests for today's show. And yes, I said guests as in plural. Surprise, it's not just one special guest. You guys could have seen that coming, right? You could have predicted that. So, and you probably did predict one of the guests that we have on today. Now, last Sunday at the panel at New York Comic Con, it was announced that the lead writer for the new IDW Sonic comic series was going to be none other than Ian Flynn. And he has flown all the way out here to LA just to be a guest with us today. So please give a warm Sonic livestream welcome to our very own Ian Flynn joining us right now on the live stream.
Hey, what's
Mr.
up,
Flynn,
Ian?
I'll clap for you. I clapped once for Alex. I'll clap many times for you. How you doing, Ian? Now, actually, I'm going to have you in this seat right here.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll get you.
Change places.
Surprise. Okay, now let's see if you guys can see me back here. Okay, perfect.
good.
Yep.
We might have to spread the seats out just a little bit. Sorry, I need to move this guy. He's cursed. Could you just put him up there? He's cursed.
Well, I
don't look at his eyes.
Don't you
Oh, no! Don't! Put him down! Put him down.
No.
Okay. No! Now,
My hand tingles. Is that normal?
That's normal.
Okay.
Someone else joining us today who
If
is...
you get a rash, just let us know.
Hang on. Someone else joining us today who is also going to be a huge part of the Sonic and IDW comic series, and you may have seen on Sunday's panel, has come all the way up from Lower California to join us today. Please give a warm welcome to Joe Hughes. Come on board.
Hey, Joe.
All right.
To the show.
I'll clap for myself.
That's all right. You can do that. You can do it. All right.
Self-love.
There is no shame. Exactly.
Okay, so let's see. I think we're good here.
All right, cool.
It's a cozy little room, so I'm gonna sit behind you guys.
They come to watch you, so I'm not gonna block you.
No way, man. They're here for you guys today. Let me grab some questions that I wrote down.
All about you
Oh,
guys
there's no
today.
questions.
There's gonna be questions and curses and Halloween stuff.
I was
All right.
not told there would be questions.
Oh, you know.
Oh. Did we leave that part out?
Oh, we might have.
Oh,
All right.
it's all right.
So everybody, again, Ian and Joe, these guys are going to be critical in the future of the Sonic comics, and we thought this would be a great moment to not only get them in front of you guys on the live stream, but to also maybe talk about some of the questions we know you guys have, and give you an opportunity to ask them some questions yourselves, which we'll get to.
First, the chat wants to acknowledge that both of you have awesome beards, and therefore the comics are in good
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
Thank you. That's the main tell.
That's really all it is.
Yeah. It would be concerning if at least one of us didn't have a beard.
Yeah. Then I would worry.
Yeah.
Right? Just a little bit.
That's the closest we can get to being hedgehogs, really.
You're trying. You're definitely trying. Well, Sunday was exciting news. Ian, what was it like for you watching, knowing that they were going to announce you as the writer?
It was exciting because I knew it was coming because we've already talked about this in the past and
Right,
setting
right.
things up. But the reaction of the crowd was truly humbling. I cannot properly articulate just how special you guys made me feel. So if you were at that panel and you were losing your minds, just thank you. You make me feel all warm and fuzzy, and that's just not because I'm hairy and fat.
One of the cool things about the video that you put together when you sent it to the offices before, obviously, so we could check it out, and we're watching it, and there's the extended shot of just your name and Sonic, and I remember thinking that's great. That extended shot is perfect because that's how long people will be screaming. So by the time that shot is done, they'll have lost their voices and lost energy, and then they can listen to you talk.
I think it was either that or you'd get enough time for them to go, boo.
Yeah.
And then say, you know what? He's just there for the first issue. We're going to move on. And
We blocked out the guys who booed. It's fine.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we censored all of them. Threw a rocket.
They were
one.
just saying, boo her.
I came here for the censorship.
Ian, I want to know, and Joe, I'm going to ask you this question too. Ian, a lot of people know that you have written for Sonic for some time, but I want to go back to the very beginning. When did you first get into both comics, and when did you first get into Sonic?
First got into Sonic when Dad brought home a Sega Genesis, which came with Sonic 2. And that was our first real video game system in the household, and I was hooked from there. Comics, I got started when my best friend Jeffrey, shout out to you, buddy, just gave me an issue of his out of the blue and said, I think you should read this. And I got hooked from there, followed it all through high school, all through university, and from there that led me to my lifelong career thus far.
Which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
Did you ever think when you first started reading the comics that you would get to work on them someday?
No. I mean, I got away with murder on this. I'm happy to ride it as far as it'll go.
Awesome. Joe, how about you? When did you first meet Sonic as a character? What was your first introduction?
Well, my first introduction to Sonic was the first game. I got a Super Nintendo, and my best friend on my block got a Genesis, and so we would just take turns going to each other's homes, and I would go to his house, and it ended up more and more me going to his house more than he was coming to my house so that we could play Sonic. So, and I ate his food, but it was mostly for Sonic.
And there was food.
And there was food.
What about comics? What started your love for comics?
I don't really. It's funny. People always have kind of their comic origin story. They're like, "Oh yeah, my first comics were this and that." I don't remember a time when I wasn't reading comics. I've been reading comics for as long as I've been able to read. I had an older brother who was really into comics, and they were all over. He left for college when I was 4, and he left just a bunch of comics in his wake, and they were all over his bedroom floor, and I just devoured all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just always been reading comics.
No, that's cool. So you guys both have a history kind of starting when you were pretty young with both comics and with Sonic, which I think is probably a lot of us that are in our 20s/early 30s on the stream or watching the stream today.
Yeah,
Hook them while you're young. That's how you get them.
Yeah, in our age group, in our generation, I think our introduction for a lot of us was the first game or the second game.
Yeah, totally. As far as now, this question is a little bit divisive.
Okay.
So I'm not going to make you pick one, but I would like to know top 3 in any order favorite characters in the Sonic world. What would they be? I want to know your top 3 Sonic characters. This is going to be tough. I just kind of want to see how you react under pressure. So let's see what you got.
Should I go first?
You go first.
Go first.
Yeah, I'll go first to give you time because you're
Running through
and
the
they're
catalog.
waiting. Frankly, you care about his answer more than you care about mine. That's fine. Everything's fine. That is not a blow to my self-worth at all. So the first one for me is Tails. It's an easy answer, but the thing I love about Tails is that he doesn't do what he does. He has a huge intellectual curiosity, but on top of that, he doesn't do what he does because of some sort of tragedy or anything like that. Tails does what he does because he has a strong sense of right and wrong. And I really appreciate that about Tails. In terms of design, I've always liked Amy. I just have this thing about characters who walk around with hammers. Just something about that is just really, giant hammers that are bigger than they are. Just something about that visually is always really amusing to me. So I like Amy for that, and other things, but mainly the first thing that drew me to Amy was the hammer. And in part because of assistant editor extraordinaire David Marriott, who is a kindred spirit to all of you huge Sonic fans out there, I am growing to thoroughly appreciate Big the Cat. That is happening. That is a thing.
I didn't think you were going to say that.
I wasn't going to at first, but it's true. Like Big is
love.
Yeah,
Big is life.
Big is love. Big is life.
He's a kind, gentle soul who just likes the simple things in life.
Exactly.
Big the Cat is.
All right, so
Ian, it's time.
I'm gonna go with my number 1 first favorite was Knuckles. Knuckles is just cool. He's the original rival. He can punch through walls. He's got spiky fists. He can glide on his hair. He's just cool. Number 2, if I don't say Bean the Dynamite, I think folks are going to call me a heretic. Bean's kind of my guy. Number 3. Yeah, we'll just go with Big the Cat. Because Big is love. Big is life.
love, yeah. Big is. He just is.
I want you all to know, watching, that I did not recommend the answer.
He did
Cat.
not.
No,
he
he
did
didn't.
not, honestly.
did
This
not,
is
Coach.
all us.
This has come up organically, which is hilarious and terrifying.
Truth be told, I initially hated Big the Cat because I thought he was completely out of
Well, I think everyone did it first, right?
he was completely out of
everyone's
thing.
like, he's
But once I learned
Yeah.
the truth behind Big, I accepted him, and I have been shown the light. We're all really searching for our own froggies.
as your savior.
we're all searching for our own personal progress.
You sound like a lot of cult members I've met.
Yeah.
Once I learned the truth behind Big,
Drink
I learned to love him.
froggy. Makes you see things.
Oh.
Only a little creaky, right?
I'm never going to be on the stream again.
I see Biggs taking a little too many trips into the special stages.
They're writing me an email right now. Listen.
This was your shot. You made the most of it.
Listen.
Don't apologize.
All right, so we're gonna put some new guidelines in place for this game.
Don't let Ian in the building.
If you force them to change the rules, then you did well.
Yeah,
That's true. It means you left a
succeed.
mark, right?
Exactly.
All right, so we got your favorite characters. I want to know now, what are some of your favorite Sonic games? I won't make you pick top 3, just a few of your favorite Sonic games that you've played throughout the years. What would they be? These are very telling.
Well, Sonic Mania is way up there on the list because it was exquisite, and I'm not biased just because the Hooligans came back. It is truly a beautiful game. Sonic Colors, I absolutely adore. I think that's when 3D Sonic really hit its stride. And Generations, just because of all the little nuancy things. Like when you unlock Sky Sanctuary, and Knuckles is there as like the key character, and there's those bundles of grapes there. I'm like, they remember the grapes!
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The first one, because it's a great game, but also because of the memories it evokes of my childhood and the friends I had then. Sonic Adventure, because I think Dreamcast is criminally underappreciated. But also, that was just a really, really fun game, and you got to play as Big the Cat.
Also true.
And Gamma.
And
But mostly Big the Cat.
but mostly Big the
You
Cat.
spent a lot more time as Big the Cat, let's
You
be
just-
real.
I never finished the game.
Whether you wanted to or not, you spent a lot more time as Big the Cat.
I never
Here,
finished.
friend.
Never finished the game, but I caught a lot of fish. And the third one, I haven't finished it yet, admittedly, but Sonic Mania is really, really good.
Awesome. Okay, good answers. Now, one of the things that went live today, which we mentioned just briefly at the start of the stream, is that there is a brand new Sonic Forces sort of like short comic story series that's going out. And Ian, you worked on that, right?
I did.
Yeah, surprise.
Hashtag
people-
knowing smile.
Yeah, there you go.
There
People
it
may
is.
have been able to guess or have known about that for some time, but there's a number of short stories, and this, though it's not part of the IDW stories, which are going to be coming out in April, right? That's when the first IDW stories are going to hit. This is sort of a little appetizer for you guys up until Sonic Forces comes out on November 7th. Ian, who else worked with you to create the stories that we are releasing?
The artistic dynamo, Adam Bryce Thomas, who I worked with in the past on previous Sonic Ventures. This is the first time he did the entire art chores by himself, and I think he did a bang-up job. It was also exciting because this was a very Sega-driven campaign where Sonic Team presented the stories and said, here's the story we want you to tell, and it's like, ooh, these are fun. So it's just been a delight start to finish.
Good. All right. And so check those out if you haven't already seen them. They are on Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter. They're all over the place. The first story details a little look at the Chaotix and at one of the custom characters that people get to make in the game, who's a little bit of a coward and tries to find his courage in the story. It's a fun little tale.
When things start going poorly, he steps up to the plate.
Well, we'll see.
So it's a very positive message. Really.
Also, go back and reread it because there's a small visual Easter egg I asked for Adam to sneak in there. See if he can find it.
Oh, there's a secret in there.
I just learned this the same time everyone else did. I did not know that.
Surprise,
So
Joe.
this is all new information.
Surprise.
I'm
It's
glad
a
I came.
generic secret to everyone.
That's awesome. And we can look forward to more of those in the future. So please stay tuned. We're going to have some more going out. Maybe even next week we might have one. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Can't commit to that yet. We'll see. Let's jump to you next, Joe. We would like to know a little bit about what the future holds for IDW and for Sonic. And probably a lot of people that are watching the stream had questions very similar to what we got at the panel on Sunday, right? What kind of stories can people expect?
It's hard to answer that question in full without spoiling things.
Right.
But
Don't spoil us.
No spoilers, no spoilers. But one of the cool things about all of this is I get to work with someone in Ian who loves the characters, and it feels like we'll just never run out of stories. But it gives them a chance to kind of start fresh, and I don't want to say a new direction because you'll see characters that you know and love, but it kind of just gives him a fresh start. When you've been working on characters for as long as Ian has, something about that is really energizing. So you can expect a lot of energy, and you can expect what you've come to know and love from Ian. It's just great character-driven storytelling.
one of the reasons. Oh no, look at it. One of the
I don't
things-
say these things when you're not around.
Well,
Just enjoy it.
He'll butter you up while you're here. As soon as you're off the camera.
We'll talk.
it's-
Once he's on
as
the
long as
plane,
I'm
we'll
out of
talk.
earshot, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Just send me the checks. I don't care.
We've got both Ian and Joe here, and I thought it was cool that we kind of got them both on because they represent in many ways what I feel the IDW comics represent, which is sort of this mixing of new and old for Sonic, right? And so I thought that since the stories kind of share that, it's neat that we have you guys both here to also kind of speak to your particular areas that you're working on. I would be remiss if I didn't ask this question. It was asked at the panel. So if you watch the panel, you've heard this question asked already.
Oh no.
Get ready. Get ready, Joe. Here we go. But a lot of people that read and grew up with the original cartoons in particular, and some of these characters went from the cartoons into the comics, very curious about the characters that comprise the Freedom Fighters, as they were called. This is like your Sally Acorn and your Bunny Rabbit, and there's quite a few of them. Are those characters gone for good? Is there any chance we might see them again? Kind of where does that leave us with characters like that?
Well, when you have a new partnership like the one we have right now, it gives you a chance. The possibilities are limitless when you have the kind of universe that we're working with a new partnership. So what I can say is that you will see characters that you know and love, and you will see new characters that I think that you will learn to know and love because of the guidance of Ian and the artists who I think you'll be pretty excited about when we announce them. So
I'm really stoked about some of the new ideas we got coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fun.
it's one of those things when you sent the synopsis of what you had laid out, I remember thinking, I wish we could just post this on the internet. Even though that would be wildly irresponsible on multiple levels.
It would.
But it would have been fun. It would have been fun for
Don't
like...
let the licensing team hear you say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It would have
Just
been
down the hall
fun
there.
for 20 minutes until my phone started ringing out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Nonstop.
Well, why don't we go ahead and take some questions from the stream? We've only got about 8 or 9 minutes left, so
Okay.
I'd love to dive into their questions.
Cool.
I'm going to jump over here for a second and leave you guys on camera alone.
That's very
All right,
intimidating.
guys, ask us your questions. Ian, you can actually scoot over this
Okay.
way just a little bit if you want.
We're half on camera.
Oh no, I'm going to hide. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at it go.
Is there an estimated price point for the comics, or is it too early to know yet what the price point's probably going to be?
I think it's too early to know. It's a good question. It's a very good question. I can't say for certain, but I imagine the price point will be the same as it is for most of our 20-page comic books.
Okay, cool. It's good to know. Let's see. We're looking for comic questions, guys, so send us your comic questions, please, and let's see what we can grab here.
How do you read this fast?
You just got to read real quick. Someone wants to know, will Mighty and Ray have any chance of appearing in the comics someday?
They are Sega characters, so I'm pretty sure they're on limits. And I do like Mighty and Ray. So...
Yeah, Mighty has gotten quite a resurgence in the last run.
He has. So...
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Someone wants to know, Joe, this is probably for you, when could they start to pre-order the comics? If they're really excited, they want to get a subscription in, when does that start?
They want to start putting on their pull sheets.
Yeah, that's so the comics will be going on in April, which means that we'll be soliciting them in a few months, and then a little while after that. Just stay tuned. I'll be able to give you a definite answer on when you can start pre-ordering those, getting them on your pull sheets, etc., etc. Just all the different ways you will be able to get the comics in your hands.
Awesome. And Joe, for those that might have missed the panel, tell us, how many issues are coming out in April again?
There will be 4 issues coming out in April, so if I do not respond to any friends or loved ones for a little while, know that I'm okay and I am just busy.
And if I lose an entire afternoon, so it goes.
Someone's...
Sounds like an even workload. Right?
Looks like Pesky Whale on Twitch is asking, is there any way for people in the UK to get these comics? Is that going to be a thing?
It will certainly be available digitally. In terms of print, that is not a question I can answer immediately, but that's another one where I'd say stay tuned with us, and I will get you some answers on that soon.
Awesome, awesome. Dark Omega 150 asks, will this be a new canon? Can we go into details on that? Is it still too early?
I feel like it's I would say stay tuned. It's a little early to get into
early,
exactly, without spoiling anything.
Right, right.
But
Sonic Boom 1024 wants to know, are they going to be selling in stores in the United States when they come out in April?
Yeah, absolutely. Starting the first Wednesday in April, they will be available at every comic shop near you.
Cool. Edgemaster425 asks, is Silver going to be in any of the Sonic Forces comics? Ian, do you have an
Hashtag
answer?
smile. I'm going to get as much mileage out of that as I can.
Let me see if I can take some questions from YouTube. Hunter RYC asks, will Sally Bunny or Antoine appear in the comics? We
covered that.
just talked about that. When this video goes live, go back like 2 minutes and you'll find it. We literally just brought it
Just
up.
rewind. It's fine. Just
Will
rewind.
Fang be in the comics? Well, it's given your love for the hooligan.
Well, yeah, I love the Hooligans, and like Mighty and Ray, they are Sega characters, so they're fair game. So
So who knows, right? Yeah.
Maybe.
Smile.
Okay. Someone wants to know if Big the Cat is in there. Let me see.
I'm not a fan.
Or Mephiles.
Ephesus is dead.
Bang.
But he is. He played the
Apparently, it didn't bother you very much.
game. Well,
Well, we like to pretend the game never happened.
What game?
A few people asking.
Exactly.
People asking, will the comics be available in places like Australia and Europe and all that? And I think the answer is still we don't
Yeah, the
really
answer's
know
the
for sure,
same,
but,
yeah.
But it is going out digitally as well, right?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Yeah. Cool. So there's always that.
Mephiles is dead like Tails.
Oh no.
No,
yeah,
what have you done?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that later because I don't know how you got away with an E rating after what happens, dude. That's just.
Hey, that's
E10.
a spoiler, Ian. We're not supposed to talk about.
I'm not giving details. Just. Jeez.
I'm still getting used to just calling them Tail.
Yeah.
So
It's
that part's
a
weird.
notable change
It's
for
a
a key
notable
character,
change, but,
but
you know.
sometimes change is good.
Yeah.
It change is healthy. Mephiles is dead by Tails. Oh no. Not by Tails. Let's see. Let's take some more questions for Ian and Joe.
Good night. How do you type this fast, people?
Well, it's
It's
just
like-
a lot of people typing slowly.
There's about 1,000 people here and about another 1,000 over there. We got 2,000 watching right now.
Yeah.
That's not intimidating at all.
No. You don't really think about it.
Some questions about are we going to see? Never mind. That one's crazy.
Oh,
That's too
oh
crazy.
my goodness.
I can't ask you that one.
Tone it down.
Someone wants to know. Terminator asks, will there be a comic about the origins of Robotnik and Sonic, like how they became enemies?
Origin stories.
At least initially, I'm going to be focusing on the here and now with Sonic's adventures. I mean, this is year one, guys. This is the very beginning. Let's focus on just having fun with Sonic. And down the line, we can start talking about origin stories and who shows up and what shows up and blah, 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 blah.
Here's a question for you guys. Are the comics going to take place in the classic sort of universe, the modern universe, or the Boom universe? And why is the answer the Boom universe?
We're going to be doing it in the modern universe. That doesn't rule out ever seeing Boom or Classic at any point. I don't know, but the focus right now is modern Sonic.
Cool. So in the modern Sonic world, I think that's good to kind of ground it. So it says we're going to see Sonic Underground characters. I think that's a pretty easy no, right?
We did.
Well, y'all know how much I love to give shout-outs to older stuff, so maybe one day... Don't hold your breath. Look forward to Mighty Ray and Fine.
There were so many question marks at the end of that sentence.
Racer Sonic 95 is asking, are you guys looking for any more artists?
I am always looking for more artists, so I will say that.
Say goodbye to your inbox.
Yeah, I know what I've done.
Goodbye, Joe's inbox.
People want to know, is there a chance they're going to see any of the art from the comics before the comics go live?
Maybe.
And
Stay tuned.
You guys did a really cool piece with Tyson,
Yes.
right? That was the surprise giveaway.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on. I've got it here. Let me go grab it for just a second. Cool. Tell us about Tyson and kind of what he did for Comic-Con, and I'll grab it.
All right, well, Tyson is not only a fantastic artist, but an infuriatingly nice man. So, you know.
And good looking.
It's just, it really just, I don't like him, is what I'm saying. Oh, cool, yeah, so he did this for us. He is a very nice, very handsome, and obviously fairly talented artist. And he did this for us, and we were able to hand it out at the show, which I was really excited about. The people who attended the IDW Sega Town Hall on Sunday at New York Comic Con. And, yeah, Tyson's awesome. Cool.
And the prints, those are really nicely sized prints as well. I thought
Yeah.
they might be like little postcards at first. It's cool that they're like a nice size you can put in your
Yeah, I was
desk
really
or-
happy. I was really happy with the way they came out.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are nice. Someone wants to know, are you going to be able to buy a subscription for the comics when they go live?
A subscription service. Are we still doing subscription services? That is an excellent question. I will. That's another one in which I will give you an answer sooner rather than later.
Cool. Kellen Rios says, I like this guy. He's witty. I think
Yes,
he's talking about
Joe
you,
is.
Joe.
He was talking about me. I feel like he was talking about you. They like you, Ian.
They like both of
They-
you.
People like chia pets. I mean, that's not really saying anything.
You mean generic potted
I think you
animal
just-
Yes,
man.
generic.
Generic.
I feel like you
generic
just
potted
insulted
animal,
both of us.
Which grass grows out of.
Sold in liquor
things.
stores for
Sorry,
$10.
they're so ubiquitous. I kind of thought they were kind of generic in themselves. Sorry.
All right, let's see. We got time for at least a couple more questions. Yeah, about 2 more questions. Someone wants to know, can I be in the comics? Says Cyber Shell.
Cyber Shell.
Hey, Cyber Shell. Man, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. I remember those days.
He's resurfaced. Yes.
Yes. Sure, why not? Just send the check to me. You know how it goes. Also, the puppies. Don't forget the puppies.
Okay.
Alive this time.
Oh,
Joe,
That was deeply upsetting, by the way.
yeah.
Joe, somebody
The
wants
stream
to
is
know,
over.
Somebody wants to know, Joe, is Tyson Hess going to be the main artist for the comics?
Tyson Hess will be involved in the comics in some capacity. To what extent, I will tell you later on.
Are we going to see other artists as well then?
Yes,
Cool.
you will.
And so those will kind of be a surprise as we go.
Some artists you know and love, and some artists you, again, like the characters, you will learn to know and love. We're really excited about some of the art that's coming so far.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. It's
Awesome.
good stuff.
All right, we're going to take one more question here. Can we get a comment about Aaron's cursed Sonic doll? No, please don't do that.
Do what with the song?
Nope, no, ignore that question.
Do what?
We're
with the
moving on
song?
to the next question. Oh, no,
No,
Ian.
no, don't touch it. It possessed you already.
Your fear gives it power.
Some people want to know.
does.
Some people want to know. Will Sally return? I see at least 4 questions. We answered that earlier in the stream. I promise you. Jump back 5 or 10 minutes. It's in there. We talked about it. Will we be able to see characters like Shadow in the comics? People already want to know.
Yes.
Easy.
You'll be seeing Shadow.
Easy answer, right?
I like the yes or no questions.
Yeah.
That was
Like
nice.
a blaze,
Yeah.
a shadow on
Yeah.
the main character.
Oh, yeah, Blaze has got to show up at some point.
Of course.
Blaze is awesome.
All right. I think that's a good list of questions there. Before we wrap up, I'd like to give you guys a chance to kind of talk to the fans directly.
Okay.
So if there's any sort of like last comments that you'd like to make or anything you want to say to the fans, now's your chance. 30 seconds each or less. Right?
Okay, I'll go
Roll?
first. Sure. I said this on the panel, and I will say it again. I've been working in comics for the majority of my adult life, and I have never come across a fan base like the Sonic fan base. You all have created, especially with the internet, you've all created this community for yourselves, and it's as if you found your tribe, and I would like to thank you in advance for welcoming me into that tribe. It's a pretty good feeling. You've all been great, so thank you.
Very nice. Likewise, I've been at this for a while now. A lot of you know me in some form or another. And again, the New York Comic Con response is just overwhelming. And all the responses on Twitter as well have just been staggering. So thank you very much for making it not just a triumph personally that I get to continue to work with Sonic that I love so much, but that it feels like it's so appreciated. I can't think of the way to put it. I just feel really special because of you guys. So thank you very much.
Oh, that's all right. Awesome.
Very nice.
Also,
Oh,
real quick, before we go, you guys are doing another charity stream towards the end of the year, right?
That's the plan. We haven't talked about news for it yet, but that is the plan. Yes.
Well then, in front of everyone, I hereby challenge you to a beard off.
What? Wait, what?
You
What?
it doesn't matter what dollar amount, but if they reach it, you must grow your beard, and I shall shave mine. I'm forbidden from my family and friends from shaving this because of the things it
Interesting.
renders. But I hereby challenge you in front of everyone. The beard off begins.
I thoroughly enjoy all of you. I will not be shaving with you.
All right.
Just putting it out.
So previously, Alex and Aaron have gotten into this decision before. So
Is
Ian joining this competition now?
It sounds like in the event that this charity stream happens, there will have to be a certain amount that if we reach it, I grow a beard and you and Alex shave your beards and post pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, maybe a video?
Pixar didn't happen.
Hey, it's for a good cause,
Exactly.
which is to torment you.
I don't know about that. You might be surprised. I might rock the beard and it might be the greatest decision of my life.
It could be.
It won't be, but it might be. Oh, Serge. Oh, jeez. That thing's terrifying. Anyway.
You give it power, I'm telling you.
Right?
Overcome your
That's how it
fear.
works. That's how it works. Everyone, please give a huge amount of thanks in the comments. Did it just bite you?
Am I bleeding? Good.
Please give your thanks to both Ian, the writer for the upcoming comics with IDW and also stuff for Sonic Forces, and also to Joe, the editor for the IDW Sonic comics. Send them your love, send them your thanks in chat. They've both come a long way to be here today with us on the stream, and we really appreciate it. Joe and Ian, thank you guys again so much for coming out and for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Been
coming.
great.
All right, we're all set there. Yep, if you guys are all, yep,
All right.
go that way.
Bye.
Go to the infirmary. They'll take a look at your arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got Band-Aids.
I feel
Yeah.
kind of. What was it?
I need you to type scripts.
This has been
All right.
this has been an episode.
That was fun, wasn't it? See? We're getting more and more special guests on the show, and it's pretty fun kind of going in there. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Let us know what you think of the guests that we've been having. Let us know of any maybe special guests that you'd love to see on the show in the future to offer their take and an inside look at the world of Sonic and what it's like working kind of behind the scenes and professionally on a lot of stuff for Sonic. Now, that said, this is our last stream before Halloween. We have one more, right?
Yeah. No, this is. I think the Halloween episode's next week. No, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, right? Is the Halloween episode? Okay.
I'm worried.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm really nervous about what's gonna happen with the Halloween episode and what's gonna happen with Jasmine. So I might just not be here for the next episode, and I'll just leave it to Sergio. We'll just kind of see what happens. Let's take one or two more questions from you guys that are not comic related. We'll try to answer it now. You okay? That's please don't do that. That's just creepy. Someone says I want another 25-hour stream. No, please. I don't know about 25 hours. That was too much last time. I can't even look at the monitor right now because Sergio's doing this creepy thing. Let's see.
What happened?
When news on Forces at Sonic Official? We literally had new stuff today with a comic book. Please check it out. It's got some cool little storylines that are part of the canon game storyline. Please have a look.
So someone's asking, why is Atlas DLC cut from the PC version of Forces? It is not.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's not cut. It's a separate thing. Now, as far as I know, it may not be available in some specific regions, but in most places around the world, all the major territories, you can still get it. So just check it out. It's just a separate thing that you install. It's there. Don't worry. Let's see if we got anything else here. Bounce
We never
pad.
saw it coming.
Bounce pad.
Bounce pad. Thought you did nothing wrong.
Tails doll and Sonic doll. Oh, geez. Someone says, Aaron, is it possible to work at Sega as a Japanese to English translator? We don't really have any specific translators. We have people that do their job and translate. They kind of work two jobs a little bit. So a lot of our producers speak Japanese, and so they'll get emails in Japanese from the team, and then they can translate it into English and talk to us that way, and then communicate back to the team that way too. So generally, it's not like just a position. We have people that do a lot of stuff, and also that.
Will there be more character episodes in relation to the comics or the game?
We have more cool stories for the comics soon. Again, we are hoping to get the next issue out next week if we can. Fingers crossed. I think it's probably pretty likely, but we'll wait and see. One other thing that I guess we'll go ahead and leave you guys with. How many of you guys really liked the Sunset Heights track that we put out last week? I want to see in chat. How many of you guys really liked it?
And totally wasn't released beforehand somehow.
Well, not quite that quality, at least. Let us know how many of you guys liked that. I want to get a quick read from the chat. Now we wait. We wait 10 seconds. So it says 10 out of 10. Yes, loved it. Yes, great.
Great song.
'Twas good.
Twas good.
'Twas good.
Enjoyable.
It was amazing. 11 out of 10. Yes, with 12 S's. It's interesting. YouTube chat's taking a bit longer to appear this time, isn't it?
Yeah, because we had to slow it down because of the lag issues last time.
Oh, I see. Oh, cool. There we go. All right. So it sounds like that's a pretty definite yes. as far as the music goes. How many of you guys would like to get a brand new music track that you have not heard anywhere yet?
That means it's not been leaked on the internet yet.
You have not heard it anywhere. How many of you guys would like that? Let's see what the chat says. Oh, there they go.
Yep.
They go, now, do it now. Okay, cool. Thank you for that feedback.
Yes.
Stay tuned, because very, very soon we are going to have something else for you guys. A brand new music track from Sonic Forces to kind of tease you with. It's pretty cool. It's one of my favorites.
For you guys
to be honest.
asking for Guardian Rock, it's even newer than that one. Because at least you've heard Guardian Rock.
Yeah, this will be a track that no one's actually heard in the wild before, so it's pretty cool. All right, well, stay tuned. We are pretty excited to show that to you guys in the near future. I'm not going to tell you a date or a time yet. It's just going to surprise you, and then you're going to be like, cool, there it is. Now my day's better. With that, it is about time for us to wrap up. We would like to say...
3:05.
Yeah, right? We'd like to say special thanks again to both Joe from IDW and Ian for coming all the way out to join us on today's stream. We really appreciate it. And thanks, Sergio, for getting everything set up.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to Alex for being here today to announce the Sega shop, which I am super stoked for. I have wanted this since I was in high school or earlier. I would love to spend all my birthday money and my cash on Sega stuff specifically. So I'm stoked for that. That comes out next Tuesday as well. So there's a lot of stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks, and a lot more Forces stuff as we continue to get closer to that November 7th launch. So stay tuned. More comic stories, more music coming up very soon from our social channels.
We've not forgotten about Forces. Don't worry.
We have not forgotten. We promise you. All right, sweet. And I think that's everything we've got for you guys today. Thank you all very much for joining us. We hope you had a great time watching this official live stream, this episode of the Sonic live stream. And
Brought to you by the letter Q.
and on behalf of our teams, thank you all so much for tuning in and for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks for the Halloween live stream episode. Ooh. Thanks, guys. Have a great Thursday. I'm out.